Hey guys, so this video is a little bit different. It's like a drawing update kind of thing, but it's not a sketchbook video. It's talking about my digital art and my journey with digital so far, because I've been doing it for a year now. Well, just about. But yeah, a year in September, the end of September-ish. So yeah, you'll get to see when I very first started up until now, and I know it's a long video. I'm sorry for that. And I'm also sorry that the movie editor program I'm using kind of reduces the quality of the pictures, but I really can't do anything about that. But anyway, the first drawings on here are really embarrassing, and I really didn't want to show you, but I feel like I need to for those of you who feel like you're never going to get better. Because that's how I felt when I first started. I thought, this is impossible, I'm never going to be good at this, but I just practiced and practiced, and it finally happened that I'm getting there now, so that's nice. The first couple pictures you're going to see were done with a mouse in MS Paint, and then you'll see my first tablet drawing, which is awful, actually. It's brutal, but the first few tablet drawings are actually pretty brutal. But once I started actually drawing, like using it a lot, the improvement happened rather fast. Around the picture of Loki is where I started to actually start taking it seriously, while trying to improve, I guess. I brought together all of my digital drawings that I could find. I'm sure I missed some, but these are all the ones that I could find from when I started till now. So I hope you enjoy it. I guess a few things I could talk about are like the tablet, I guess. It took me a long time to get used to my tablet, but the thing I can say is it doesn't matter what brand of tablet you have. I mean, unless there's something wrong with the driver and your computer can't recognize it, it really doesn't matter. Yeah, it's nice to have a better brand one, but I got the cheapest one I possibly could, and I still have it and it's still working. So that's cool. But I mean, if you have a tablet and you're just putting off learning digital, because I had my tablet for a little while before I started using it, because I tried it once and it wasn't giving me the results that I got on paper, so I gave up and didn't start actually trying till later. But I hear a lot of people saying that, oh, my tablet isn't very good. It's not a good brand, so I don't want to use it. Well, it doesn't matter, because just use it and get used to it, because if you want to learn to do digital, you have to do it. There is no other way around it. It's just like drawing with pencil and paper. You can't get better if you don't do it, which I think you can clearly see through my drawings that if you draw, you'll get better. For some people, progress is slower than others, and some it's faster. I think I improve fairly quickly. I've met people who improve faster. I've met people who improve slower. I think it all depends on how much you draw and what type of person you are, like how much of a perfectionist you are, or how many hours you spend doing it. But yeah, I guess some advice I can give about digital or drawing in general, actually, because I feel like I not only improved with digital throughout this process, but I improved my drawing. Just to draw every day, I know that sounds really daunting, like it impossible, but I mean, even if you get a sketchbook or just random pieces of paper that you're never going to show anyone, so there's no pressure, no internet, nothing, just doodle something, even if it only takes like a minute or 5 minutes or whatever. If you don't want to spend that much time on it, that's okay, but as long as you're drawing something, it really helps. It helps you with improvement, poses, people, animals, whatever, perspective, which is something I should probably start doing. Just doing it, getting used to it, like using your muscle memory, just driving it into yourself that this is how it's done. Like, I can't stress enough how much drawing is actually important for improving, because you can't just be like, okay, I'm just going to draw whenever I feel like it, and I'll eventually get better, because you will, but it'll be very slow. I'm not saying force yourself to draw, but to an extent. Like, don't force yourself to do a huge picture every day. That's just unrealistic. I used to do that, but it was because I wanted to, because it was fun for me. But I know the feeling of getting burned out and not wanting to do it anymore. So if you're at that stage, do not force yourself to do it, because you're just going to start to resent it. You're going to start to hate doing what you love. So that's good. What? That's not good. Sorry, my commentary skills are really bad. I'm just trying to talk through this whole video so that maybe I can give someone something helpful. Yeah, another thing is, if you feel like you're never going to get a good idea for a drawing again, and you're just like, well, this is so good, it's just the best thing I've ever done. I know it's hard not to feel like that, but it's just a drawing. You can do more, and if you're an artist, you're a creative person, and you will always get better ideas. So try not to get too hung up on making or being afraid of making something that wasn't as good as your last drawing, if that makes sense. Because if you do that, it's gonna hinder your progress. Yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about other than this has been a really great learning experience for me, and I did not only do digital this past year. I better bring that up. I did traditional as well, lots of it. I find it helps me to do both. I really enjoy both, so that's why I do both. But if you start doing digital and only like it, that's okay too. Just try to get good programs. Like, I recommend Paint Tool SAI, and Photoshop is okay, but it's hard to start with. But once you get it, I think it's pretty good. I'm still learning how to use it, so I'm not going to like say, oh, I'm the greatest at it, because I'm not. But it's definitely a learning process, and I think art always will be. No matter who you are, how good you are, you're always learning something with every drawing you do, even if you don't realize it. So yeah. If you guys need tips or anything, or if I didn't answer any questions, please feel free to ask me. And also, I find a lot of good, helpful advice about drawing on Sykra's YouTube channel. I really enjoy listening to his streams and his videos while I draw, so I'm going to leave a link to his channel below, and I find it really inspiring. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my drawing progress. Bye!